The following champion versus champion contest is a steel cage match and is for the WWE Universal Championship.
Mr. Money in the Bank. Mr. Money in the Bank!
Introducing the challenger from Panama City, Florida, weighing in at 205 pounds, he is the World Heavyweight Champion, Adam Cole. Introducing the champion, Pennsylvania, weighing in at 190 pounds, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Chris Danger.
Ah, yeah, it's go time. Look out. Here we go with the steel cage match.
Oh, for generations, the steel cage match has been considered one of the most ruthless matches of all time.
Oh my God. Oh, moonsault!
Man, did you see the height on that?
This might be it.
Oh my.
Beautiful technique.
Challenger starting to falter. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight.
Super kick!
But did he go for it too early? How is Adam Cole going to remain alive?
He'll find a way. Look at this! Bang! Are you kidding me?
The challenger not looking good right now. The champ clearly getting the best of him here.
I knew it was only a matter of time. How is Adam Cole going to remain alive?
He'll find a way. You've got to believe this one's over. For anyone who's signed to face Adam Cole, they must be prepared to defend themselves immediately. Cole in the Undisputed Era, do not wait for a bell to ring or a referee to start the match. History has certainly proven that.
Time and time again, we see how Adam Cole looks for an opening and seizes with brutal force. And when he senses a weakness in an opponent, he does everything in his power to exploit it.
Speaking of the predatorial-like tendencies of Adam Cole, Byron, it does bring up an interesting point.
Ouch.
And that is, to be a top-tier superstar, one has to be ready for anything at any time. Would you agree with that, Corey?
It's about time you asked me from my expert perspective. Adam Cole possesses the mindset a superstar needs to reach the top in this business. When you're inside those ropes, it's Darwinism at its finest, and don't you ever forget that.
Before 2017's Extreme Rules, there were just 3 previous tag team matches where championship gold was decided inside a steel cage in the history of WWE special events. The Hardy Boys were in 2 of those matches. At Extreme Rules, and
We've seen this before. Harsh impact. But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize? How is Adam Cole going to remain alive? He'll find a way.
this could be it!
This one's over, guys.
He's got it. Let's see it once more.
Yeah, this match is all but over.
A moonsault.
Look at this. Ooh, what impact. According to historians, the twisted metal that we see as part of steel cages today dates back 80 years. To settle a dispute between competitors Jack Bloomfield and Count Pietro Rossi, the 2 met inside a ring surrounded by chicken wire. At first, these types of matches were referred to as fence matches.
A concerned look on the face of the champ. With these 2 guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Corey, you gave us an impressive history of the origins of the steel cage match. I'd like to point out to our viewers that from the 1960s to the mid-1980s, chain-link fences were used to enclose the ring for WWE steel cage matches. A superstar could win by pinfall submission or by exiting the cage through the cage door or climbing over the top of the cage.
We should also point out, Michael, that the way to win a steel cage match can vary by match depending on what was agreed to before contracts to compete in the match were signed. Talking about history, at WrestleMania 2, WWE unveiled the redesigned steel cage with solid steel blue bars before returning to chain link mesh in the late 1990s.
Incoming.
A striking blow.
Boy, he is rolling. You only got one. Make your last shot count. The championship is in serious jeopardy, guys. Nailed it. What a comeback.
Quickly into the cover with the title on the line. 3.
Unreal performance.
Here's a few clips from the last match for us.
These guys showed flashes in this match, but flashes don't exactly set the world on fire, as these highlights show very well.
Here is your winner and the new WWE Universal.
And we're underway. Looking at these 2 men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup.
Well, the door's locked, and at this point, the competitors might just be wondering exactly what they've gotten themselves into.
Ooh! You gotta believe this one's over. Boom, what impact.
Double axe handle smash. Beautiful technique. Boom! A long way down.
Not looking good for the champ here. Well, he knew this was going to be a fight heading into this one.
You hate to think this way, but part of me thinks he might be over his head inside that steel cage.
This is all part of the process, guys. He knew he would take on some offense here tonight. He just has to make sure he keeps it to a minimum. The steel cage is a massive enclosure that stands 15 feet in height. For almost 35 years, a select group of high flyers have taken their aerial assaults to greater heights. And when I say that, I mean superstars climb.
Can he finish the job? To your point earlier, Byron, we've definitely seen some unbelievable attacks be launched from the top of the steel cage. And you mentioned the most iconic, the steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship that saw Jimmy Superfly Snuka clash against bitter rival, the magnificent Morocco.
There's no denying that Superfly set the bar. You look over the years to people like Jeff and Matt Hardy, Eddie Guerrero, Kurt Angle, and Chris Jericho. They continued to push the envelope and executed unbelievable attacks from the top of the cage. And watch Rikishi take flight off the top of the steel cage. Wow.
Nasty impact. This might be it. Oh, my. You got to feel for Adam Cole. Look, he's beaten down at this point.
He's done. Wow, I thought he was a goner. Oh, boy, he is rolling. Harsh impact.
The rivalry between Ultimate Warrior and Ravishing Rick Rude began during the Super Pose Down.
The end may be near.
This is all but over. Got him good there.
Yeah, let's take another look.
Well, the idea here is to debilitate. He survived the cage.